Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Zach Davies will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Now batting, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Two out, nobody on. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And That doesn't add up to very good performances, so he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Standing in, Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Cain stands at first with 1 out. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Kepler has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Keon.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's Neil Walker. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1. Max Kepler is on deck. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
3-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Iglesias is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
First baseman,
Into the box now, Max Kepler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low apparently. Kepler is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. One and two now. Right side, but it's well foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Tom Murphy.
For the Brewers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Polanco scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. Here's the first pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled off. That's a 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Back up the middle. Polanco loves it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
In now, Jose Iglesias. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, batting at an even .400. Odorizzi gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. To his right, Sano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped him up. Murphy is there. 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Odorizzi. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Zach Davies as we.
Pitcher, Zach Davies.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. Struck him out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he grounds one briskly to short. Polanco has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Broxton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Popped him up. Shaw shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Minnesota, right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Just foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun.
First baseman, Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Sano is up with it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Yanked fouled off to the right.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Keon.
Stepping up now, Keon Broxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Odorizzi's ready. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Broxton swings, and this is hit well to left. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant window. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead. That one is definitely worth looking. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Neil Walker. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Sano over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich on the move. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
and that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Jed Lowry will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
The batter, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Byron Buxton. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Castro stands at third with one gone in the inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The delivery, and this one gets away, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kane going back, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 13 for him on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Miguel Sano.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Heading after this is Broxton.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Twins lead it 4-3. Trevor May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
In is Christian Yelich. No hits to this
Leading
point.
out for the Brewers, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground out for short. Polanco comes up with it. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Neil Walker.
Henderson Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
59, Henderson Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit in the air to left. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Kepler.
Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Eddie Rosario will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Career against Alvarez. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 15, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Minnesota, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Storen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Zach Granite will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13, Zach Granite.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Broxton leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Striding in, Orlando Arcia 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out and a runner on third. Ripped down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Storen comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. Polanco over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Brewers strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. Zach Granite the next to bat, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He throws him on the fastball there. Byron Buxton is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A windup and the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Broxton's under it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Addison Reed will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Addison Reed.
Eric Thames will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Bouncer down the line. Walker fields it cleanly. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it to second for one. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Harper, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Set and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. To third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They still trail it here 4-3. Number 12 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 12.
Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, not great. He's 1 for 8. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sano stands at second with 2 gone. Throw down to second. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
This pitch is popped up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 5. Taylor Rogers enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
55, Taylor Rogers.
Ready now, Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Travis Shaw.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Rogers has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Keon.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Tom Murphy, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Polanco is right there. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Number 2.
Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going, so I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The throw into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is out on the tag. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 is swung on. And missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Granite hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
It's 1-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Lance Lynn is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. A play at the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And now Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lynn, a previous member of the Twins, was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hard liner toward short. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he fouls this one off. Walker at second with 2 down. Popped high in the air. Gibson there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Twins 9 and the Brewers 5. Freddie Galvis is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Number 12.
Striding into the box, number 12, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Up around the face. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Taylor Rogers claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is